Joining us now, New York Times investigative reporter Michael Schmidt. He co-wrote a new report looking at how prominent Wall Street executive, Blackstone Group chief executive Stephen A. Schwarzman has emerged as a key broker in the Trump administration's fight with Harvard.
Michael, it's fascinating. It's fascinating in part because you've said Donald Trump wants this behind him. He wants to get this stuff. So Steve Schwarzman is stepping in to try to settle this for him. Schwarzman, a big supporter of Donald Trump, Harvard and Yale and other. But Donald Trump is having some people in his own administration undermining it. Tell us about that.
So if we think of the first Trump term, it was very balkanized, right? You had all these different factions that were fighting over each other. They couldn't get a lot done. The second term is far less balkanized. But on this issue of the higher education fight that's going on, there are two different factions. There are folks like Trump who want a deal. They want to be able to announce, hey, Harvard is giving $500 million. They've bent the knee. They've given in.
Check. Let's move on.
Let's move on. I can put it out on Truth Social. Then there are hardliners in the administration that are true ideologues on this issue, like Harmeet Dillon, the head of the Civil Rights Division at the Justice Department, who think the deal in place right now is too favorable to Harvard, that Harvard needs to give up more, that it needs to have a monitor, that it needs to be giving the government more say in what it's doing.
It's just not going to ever do that.
But it's interesting. Harvard knew that there was this problem. They knew that there was a gap between Trump and those people in the administration slowing it down. So they used Schwarzman to go around them and go to Trump to try and restart the negotiations. Schwarzman gets in touch with Trump last week. And what does Trump do? He announces we've got a deal.
Yeah.
Right. And then says, oh, wait, we've got to paper over it, and we've got to figure out the fine print of it all and such. Yeah. But it did restart these negotiations. Now, Schwarzman is the lead voice for Harvard at the negotiating table with Trump. And it's sort of a sign of how Trump's administration works, in the sense that here you have a titan of business who has basically decided to come in here at the eighth inning and says, oh, I'm going to pitch. I'm going to come in and I'm going to try and resolve this. And that is a unique thing to the Trump administration.
But you know, that's what's so different between the first term and the second term. First term, you had people like Gary Cohn. You had all these other people around that would be sort of talking about this. You had strong chiefs of staff. Now, you don't have that. You have Susie Wiles, who runs a really tight ship. But that tight ship is all directed towards Donald Trump doing what Donald Trump wants to do.
Well, and she's not an ideologue. So basically, what we need right now is the equivalent of Steve Schwarzman for immigration to say, hey, claim victory. Let's not tank the economy. So what is Schwarzman going to be able to claim a win in this? Like, how is this really going? Is the other camp going to give up and say, okay, Trump announced a deal, we've got to move on? Or is the higher education fight going to, calm down a little bit, frankly?
So we can't see into, there's something really standing in the way, because if Trump says, like, we've got a deal and this should be done, then, like, why is it that they're still going back and forth? And we don't totally understand, like, what is the true holdup here? Because if Trump wants something, like in his administration, he usually gets it.
Immediately.
Almost certainly. And he announced that this deal was done. But here we are almost a week out after he's done this, and it's still not there.
And Jonathan, what's so weird is this whole Harvard fight started by accident. Like, an email was sent to Harvard that was accidentally sent, but Harvard responded to it.
Yeah, and then the administration tried to recall it and then said, well, let's just fight. Like, this battle, the battle lines are already drawn. And stark contrast to some other schools like Columbia, which just folded. But Michael, there seems to be like there could be more coming, right? This reporting in the last few days about other higher institutions that the administration is demanding, to your point about ideologues, say, hey, you have to agree to this compact, like with new conditions of how you're going to teach and admit students, or we're going to withhold every dime of funding.
You have to understand, the higher education fight is a whole of government approach to take on higher education. They are using every different department and agency they can to put pressure on Harvard and these other schools to bend the knee and do what they want.
And tell us about Yale. Why,
Well, Yale's is sort of the unique one in the whole thing. We haven't heard anything about Yale. Anything about Yale.
Do you know why?
I don't know, but I think you have to look at it through what you were saying about Harvard. Harvard decided to fight. And because Harvard decided to fight, the administration decided to fight. And they've basically gone to war for many months. And immense damage has been done to Harvard because of that. And to your point, it could all be based on a miscommunication. And that's a larger problem. That if you have miscommunications that go on between powerful institutions, Harvard and the administration, that end up in months and months of carnage, not actual carnage, but carnage in terms of the damage to Harvard, that we're in a vulnerable position in a lot of different ways because Harvard didn't trust that Trump was acting above board. They saw this letter that came into them and they said, wow, this is crazy. We have no choice but to fight. And they went to war. And by the time the missiles were in the air, everyone was firing at each other.
All right, New York Times investigative reporter Michael Schmidt, thank you. As always, great to have you on. His latest piece is available to read online right now. And Elise Jordan, thank you as well. We'll be watching The Weekend Prime Time right here on MSNBC.